Hare Krishna. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. We continue reading from Sri Caitanya Caritamrita Adi-Lila. We finished the chapter 5 yesterday, which was speaking about the glories of Lord Nityananda, the most exalted position of Lord Nityananda. And chapter 6 is speaking the glories of Sri Advaita Acharya. So Advaita Acharya in the Pancha Tattva, if we see, there is Lord Chaitanya in the middle, and then there is Lord Nityananda to his, what shall we say, right? Yeah, and then there is Advaita Acharya. The truth to his right, yeah. To the truth of Advaita Acharya has been described in 2 verses. It is said that material nature has 2 features, namely the material cause and the efficient cause. The efficient causal activities are caused by Mahavishnu, and the material causal activities are caused by another form of Mahavishnu known as Advaita. That Advaita, the superintendent of the cosmic manifestation, has descended in the form of Advaita Acharya to associate with Lord Chaitanya. So it is said that material nature has 2 features, namely the material cause and the efficient cause. The material cause and efficient cause. The efficient causal activities are caused by Mahavishnu. So Mahavishnu lies down and he glances. Efficient causal activities. So he's the one who creates the modes of nature. He's the one who agitates
is it
the
like the
modes of nature.
primary and the secondary? No?
Yeah, so I'm trying to understand. If you understand it, please share with me.
No, I'm just saying that is it like the primary and the secondary that we say? Because Mahavishnu is the primary cause, and then secondary cause is Brahmaji, and he is also Brahmaji. Is it like that?
Yeah. But here, no, but it said that material causal activities are caused by another form of Mahavishnu known as Advaita. The material causal activities. I'm not able to understand this. I'm sorry about that. So we'll just read it.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that Advaita, the superintendent of the cosmic manifestation, has descended in the form of Advaita Acharya to associate with Lord Chaitanya. When he is addressed as the servitor of Lord Chaitanya, his glories are magnified because unless one is invigorated by this mentality of servitorship, one cannot understand the mellows derived from devotional service to the Supreme Lord Krishna. So Advaita Acharya, his glories is magnified. Why? Because he is directly serving Lord Chaitanya. Mahavishnu, yes, he is serving the Lord. He is serving the Lord by creating this material manifestation and highlighting it, again, destroying it. But there is no direct association. But here, Advaita Acharya, he's Mahavishnu, but he's directly associating with Lord Chaitanya. So his glories are even more magnified. Okay, text 1. I offer my, no, let's read the Vande tam Srimad Advaita Charyam Adbhuta Chestitam Yasya Prasadat Agyopi Tat Swarupam Nirupayet. Translation by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. I offer my respectful obeisances to Sri Advaita Acharya, whose activities are all wonderful. By his mercy, even a foolish person can describe his characteristics. Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jai Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. All glories to Lord Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. All glories to Lord Nityananda. All glories to Advaita Acharya. And All glories to all the devotees of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Panchashloke kahila Shri Nityananda Tattva Shloka Dvaye kahi Advaita Charyera Mahatattva. In 5 verses, I've described the principle of Lord Nityananda. Then, in the following 2 verses, I describe the glories of Sri Advaita Acharya. Mahavishnu Jagatkarta Maya Ya Srijati Adaha Tasyavatara Eva Yam Advaita Acharya Ishvaraha. Lord Advaita Acharya is the incarnation of Mahavishnu, whose main function is to create the cosmic world through the actions of Maya. So we know Mahavishnu, he lies down on the Karana ocean, he glances at the material energy, and he creates this whole cosmic manifestation. So it's not that Mother Nature is independent, no. She is energy of the Lord. So Advaitam Harina Vaitad Acharyam Bhakti Samsanad Bhaktavataram Ishamtam Advaita Charyam Ashraye. Because he's non-different from Hari, the Supreme Lord, he's called Advaita. And because he propagates the cult of devotion, he's called Acharya. He's the Lord and the incarnation of the Lord's devotee. Therefore, I take shelter of him. So Advaita, non-dual, non-dual. So Advaita, because Advaita Acharya, he is an incarnation of Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu, we hear, okay, he expands from Sankarshan, and then Sankarshan is coming from Balaramji. Balaramji is coming from Krishna. So Etecha Amsa Krishna, Kalapamsa Krishnastu Bhagwan Swayam. So all expansions, incarnations of Krishna are non-different from him. They are all his incarnations and expansions. So Advaita Acharya, he's the Supreme Lord himself. He's the Lord himself, but he's coming in the mood of a devotee. He is showing us how to become devotees. That's why he's called Acharya. Acharya is one who shows us by his example. By his example. He's the incarnation of the Lord's devotee. And so Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami saying he takes shelter of Advaita Acharya. So he's the Lord himself, but he's come to propagate devotion, to teach people, to tell everyone about devotional service. So he's come in the mood of a devotee. So he's an Acharya. He's showing us how we can become devotees. Advaita Acharya Gosai Sakshad Ishvara Yanhar Mahima Nahe Jivera Gochara. Sri Advaita Acharya is indeed directly the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself. His glory is beyond the conception of ordinary living beings. So he is not like us. We are conditioned living entities. Advaita Acharya, no, he is an incarnation of Mahavishnu. He's just come as a devotee. Mahavishnu Shrishti Karena Jagat Adi Karya Tanra Avatar Sakshad Advaita Acharya. Mahavishnu performs all the functions for the creation of the universes. Sri Advaita Acharya is his direct incarnation. Ye Purusha Shrishti Sthiti Karena Mayaya Ananta Brahmanda Shrishti Karena Leelaya. That Purusha creates and maintains with his external energy. He creates innumerable universes in his pastimes. So Purusha is the Mahavishnu, and he maintains and creates with his external energy. External energy is the material energy. Material energy. Ichaya Ananta Murti Karena Prakash Eka Murte Karena Brahmande Pravesha. By his will, he manifests himself in unlimited forms in which he enters each and every universe. So Mahavishnu then enters into each and every universe as Garbhodakshai Vishnu. There unlimited number of universes. We can't even count how many universes are just coming out from the pores of body of Mahavishnu. And he's entering into each of them as Garbhodakshai Vishnu. Se Purushera Amsha Advaita Nahi Kichu Veda. Sharira Vishesha Tanra Nahika Vicheda. Sri Advaita Acharya is a plenary part of that Purusha and so is not different from him. Indeed, Sri Advaita Acharya is not separate, but is another form of that Purusha. So Advaita Acharya is an Amsha of Mahavishnu. He's an expansion of Mahavishnu. So he is Mahavishnu himself. Shall we stop here for today? Are there any comments or any questions? If no, then let's stop here. Shri Caitanya Caritamrita ki jai, Shila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Hare Krishna.